Hi guys, welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. This reading is going to be for Cancer for the week of September 19th through the 25th. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. For those of you who are new, I am Nicole. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it very much. All right, guys, we're going to jump right on in. I am available for personal readings on a limited basis. All that information can be found in the description box below, as well as in the About section of the page. I will never reach out to you for personal services, so please just make note of that. You contact me first. We're going to use the Sacred Geometry deck. See what comes up for you guys. All right. When I was briefly meditating before I started this reading, I heard Spirit say, heed. So we'll see what that's about here in a second. All right, Spirit for Cancer, September 19th through the 26th. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Back to the grind, it's Monday. All right, Sacral Chakra. The frequency of the Sacral Chakra, the orange flower of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundances in our life too. I feel like there's a union coming together there also. Space of desire, frequency to our external world, underlying card to that, delight. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we invoke in others. It's a 9 or a 19 turns into a 10. Ending cycles, beginning new ones, closing things out. 10 is a power number. I feel like some of you are really on what I'm going to call an intense high right now. Something very creative, something very open. A lot of oranges, a lot of reds. So the sacral and the root chakra there, very important. So let's see. Queen of Air. She has been, I'm pretty sure I've done Aries, Taurus, and Gemini so far today. And that Queen of Air, I'm almost positive, has been in every single reading so far. So let's see. Card for the present. Spirit saying I'll just do it my damn self. What are you guys doing? I'll do it my damn self. Page of Fire. I feel like that one's come out a couple of times too. All right. Card for Cancer, please. I feel like you guys got your hands on everything right now. Good Lord. All right, we'll take them. 5 of Fire, that came out for somebody else. Challenges, 10 of Earth. Your strength is sitting in renewal. Surrounding you is the 8 of Air. And let's get you guys a card of an outcome. And then the underlying. 9 of Water in the outcome. 4 of Fire. I like it, Cancer. I feel like you guys are up to no good. Not no good in a bad way, no good in a good way, but it's like whatever I got to do to get it done, we're going to get there. All right, some past energy, Queen of Air, independent energy always, the Queen of Wands. She's very well aware of what she needs to do, where her desires are, very well grounded, even though she's not an earth sign. But she's got a vision. She's very visionary, and she's very well aware of what she needs to do. He or she, you know, apply it as it fits, right? 7 of Earth in your present energy. I feel as if you've been doing a lot of work for a very long time, and you've really went out and we're going to say tilled the garden and planted your seeds and nurtured them correctly. And now you've done as much as you possibly can to this point, and now it's time to take a pause. Page of Fire in your upcoming new exciting endeavors. You're going to have to get creative. Plain and simple, you're going to have to get creative. You've got the personality to match it. You've got that water energy behind you. So use it. Use it to your creative processes as to what you're going to do and how you're going to make things happen. You right now, 5 of Fire, 5 of Wands. You and somebody may not be seeing things eye to eye right now, but I feel like let's touch upon that when I clarify. Challenge, 10 of Earth or 10 of Pentacles. You know what you want to get to. You're trying to get there. You're trying to reach your full abundance. I feel like you might have a little bit of a block there somehow, but we'll address that in a second. renewal as your strength. Like you are, kind of remind me of Scorpio in this sense, and water sign too, you know. When you have to start anew, you start anew and you get it done. So it may be a period of time for you to reevaluate where you're heading, and that's okay. Sometimes we just get there and we need to, I would say, be cautious, because what's surrounding you is illusionary energy, the Eight of Air, the Eight of Swords. Maybe feeling like there's no other way out, and that where it goes back to that futuristic energy of understanding you're going to have to get creative in whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. The outcome, Nine of Water, Nine of Cups. Yes, you can make it happen. And underlying all of this energy is the Four of Fire, so the Four of Wands. Reason to celebrate, happy home, happy life, right? That kind of thing. So overall, I like what I see. A little bit of, that's all right. Like, nothing can be perfect all the time, right? All right, so let's see. For Cancer, please, Spirit. Let's clarify. Let's clarify the Four of Wands. Ace of Pentacles, building new stable foundations. The Lovers, you may have just recently started into a relationship with somebody. The Four of Fire there, a happy new beginnings, ideas. There's going to be some reciprocity, maybe healing the heart space, opening up to new love, understanding what it is to have your Ten of Pentacles. Pisces. Ooh. Cancer, you may be dealing with a Pisces. Or Gemini, you got Gemini here as well. So with that, like, I feel like you're starting to create something, and it may be blooming a lot faster. That Seven of Earth, I'm going to go back to that for a second, even though that's in the present energy. You've manifested something to get you where you are, and I think it's very lovely that you've done that. So let's see, moving forward. Pardon the ear here. My sinuses keep clogging up. It's raining. Okay, so Ten of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Swords in reverse. So yeah, coming out of the idea that I feel like maybe for a little while at some point in the past, you kind of felt like everything was just open-ended. I don't know why it comes across that way to me, but it's like open-ended. And I don't feel like you put a whole lot of thought into it. Like, you didn't feel stuck by it, but you, through like a little bit of struggle and strife, you found a way through it. You've seen it differently. Even though the Hangman isn't here, very much a different perspective of the matter. And you were ready to take a sword if you needed to, you know, like, okay, I'm going to get into this, I'm going to dig into this, and whatever happens, it happens. So not a lot of fear attached to that, but just going with whatever came your way as it did. So Seven of Earth, you may be dealing with a Leo. We got the Strength card there. Yeah. It took a lot of, I'm going to call it ambition, to get to where you were with the Seven of Earth, and, you know, planting those seeds for a new foundation. And I like that for you very much. Being very courageous to get there. Some of you, I'm hearing, may be on the Leo cusp as well. In that, you found a lot of passion for yourself. And that's what's really nice about this, is it's not necessarily tied up to somebody else as it was tied up to you investing in you. I feel like you're also finding compassion in looking through your own eyes at you. And that's an interesting concept, to understand that we're not perfect people, and there's things, you know, there's our shadow sides that we have to work on. And I feel like through that's kind of leading you into this new beginning, because you've got the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel spinning. You may have some karmic stuff closing out. You may even, I hate to keep going, somebody coming back around, but I also do feel like this Page of Fire, somebody's testing the waters, whether that's you or somebody else. Excuse me, as something's closing out. But you've learned a lot through this. There's like part of it that you see, part of it maybe you don't fully understand yet, but you've created a new nest, is how it's coming across to me, a new nest through these changes that have occurred. So, oh, and she's got an egg there. Check her out. She's got like an egg, right? Eggs, new birth, new fertility, new life. Yeah, I like it. Okay. You for the Five of Fire. Two of Pentacles. You may be struggling to make a decision on what it is that you need to fulfill yourself. I don't feel like this is tied up to anybody else. I feel like this has to do with money, home, finances, that type of thing. Because you know that there needs to be a balance, trying to discern what your ultimate wish is, where you're being guided to go, what it is that you're trying to accomplish there with that. And that may be that competing goals, bothersome details. Like I said, I didn't feel like it was tied up to you or to anybody else. I feel like this is an internal thing, and that Two of Pentacles and the Star, Temperance, and the Nine of Wands underneath that tells me that is that is definitely you that is struggling with this, because doesn't have anything to do with anybody else. So it's things that you're trying to resolve for yourself internally on what makes you happy. Challenge the Ten of Earth or Ten of Pentacles. Let's see. Three of Swords. The Devil. You may be getting, oh, for God's sakes. Ten of Cups. I had to look. 10 of Cups underneath that. The Moon. 10 of Wands. The Tower. The Devil. And clarifying the 10 of Earth is the Three of Swords. Do not self-sabotage. You may be dealing with a Scorpio. You may be dealing with a Capricorn. Okay, guys, sorry, male lady. So you may be dealing with a Capricorn. You may be dealing with a Scorpio as well. I feel like you struggle in the sense that Spirit just came through and was like, been there, seen that, done that. So you may feel like something is repeating when it comes to your stability somehow. There may be children involved in this situation. Somebody may not be getting along is how it comes through. Let's see. Let's get one more to clarify that. Mother of Pentacles, Hierophant card of Taurus. Okay. I feel like someone's going to be forced to make some kind of judgment call. And if you have children, you may be like in a position that you feel you have to defend your child or children. You know, the Mother of Pentacles to me in this one, she's very nurturing to the stability. She's a safe space to be in. Or, you know, maybe you're dealing with children that aren't happy with maybe some of the directional choices that you're picking. The interesting thing with this particular deck with the mothers, to me, they're all very protective of their space, right? They're nurturers. She's protecting her cup. She's protecting her nest. We've got the Sun. Like, that's where your world revolves around. Three of Cups, somebody else coming in. That Hierophant card of Taurus again. Where there is a need, and then Leo, a need to make a judgment call. Like, it's all seeing, all knowing to me is how that comes across. And that may be the one thing that is kind of like the pickle to your happiness. It's like, okay, everything else is working out the way I need it to. Why is this particular situation not working out so well? So let's see here. Renewal, Six of Cups. Somebody from your past. I've said it like every reading, and I'm so sorry, but this is how it is coming through. Renewal, starting anew. You could be moving into a new direction. You may have a familiarity with this person. There's been a lot of growth that has been had over the years. Son of Wands, coming in, Daughter of Wands. Quite a pairing there. Both learning, working through some, I'm going to call them troubled times. Maybe dealing with some shadow side kind of stuff as well. Again, dealing with children here. So you may have a child that is Capricorn who, you know, we were talking about the conflict with the Ten of Earth. That might be part of the problem somehow. Discern accordingly. Oh, gosh. Okay, let's see. Eight of Air. Surrounding you. The Four of Wands. Yeah, being stuck in your head on what that Four of Wands. You got that Four of Wands here twice now as the underlying. Don't be afraid to take a leap. Don't be afraid to do what you need to do. You've got the Two of Cups coming out there, the Mother of Swords, the Daughter of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. I really feel like kids are, children, younger kids, are at play here for some reason. That may be the strife overall. So if you've got kids, or you might be dealing with somebody who has kids and you don't have kids, so that's a whole new learning experience. That may be a tough thing. For some of you, I don't feel like this has happened yet. For some of you, I feel like this is coming. But I feel like somebody, probably someone who's younger or someone who behaves immaturely, is going to express some type of frustration. And that's going to make you feel kind of stuck about what your happiness is. Like, you have this idea of how happy can be, but can everybody get on board? Is really how that feels. And I feel like you're overanalyzing that at this time. Maybe a little frustrated with them too, because where you're like, you know, we have a good thing going on here. Why are we, what is the strife? What is going on? And 9 of Water, wish fulfillment, 6 of Wands. I feel like whatever this conflict is, I feel like you're going to overcome it though. I really do. Because you've got the 9 of Water here, you've got the 6 of Wands, you've got everything that signifies victory, success, happiness. This 10 of Earth with the 3 of Swords and stuff may just be a little hiccup in the road. This could also be somebody like a parent of yours or something coming through and telling you that you're acting immaturely and acting stupid, or, you know, they're not in agreement with the way you're doing things. Yeah, 5 of Swords. I just wanted to clarify that 8 of Air again with the 4 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. Someone's not on board with what you're doing. So whether it's your child or you're the child in the situation, it's your parent who's like, do you really think you're making a good choice? And I feel like they're coming at you with some bullshit. This may be some, I don't know. It's kind of like they're looking at you kind of judgmental is how it comes across to me. Judging your situation and telling you that it's doesn't make sense, or it's not right, or some muckery like that. I'm really not a fan of that. But everything else, Cancer, looks really good. So let's see. Might even just be some jealousy. Like maybe they feel left out in the cold or something. All right, cards of advice. 19th through the 25th, please, Spirit. Spirals of manifestation. I told you earlier, you've been manifesting. Come to life. Whatever you have worked on, Cancer, whatever you've been dealing with, healing, focusing on, putting your passion, efforts, and desires into. And it really feels like it's all about the pentacle. You know, and again, it doesn't have to be money. It can just be home life, feeling stable, feeling grounded, feeling secure. Creating from the space of the sacral chakra and the desire to get there. Lots of 2s, lots of 4s, 10s. Spirals of manifestation come to life. You are creating your own world. It's absolutely beautiful. You're creating everything that you want it to be. Nothing is ever done without a little bit of conflict or strife. I think sometimes it reminds us why we, you know, to appreciate the things that we have. So I like it. I like it a lot for you. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep manifesting the shit out of things. I think it's awesome. You're not staying stuck. You really aren't. You might have a few moments where you need to sit and kind of take a time out. But overall, I like the energy. A lot of creative flow. Keep using those creative processes to push you forward. So, Cancer, if you found this video resonates for you, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you've not already done so. You're going to get notifications each time a video goes out and gets posted. And then I think that's about it, right? Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will be in touch with you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.